without me, and also it was a different area, so I didn't go. So I was just playing Grand Kingdom, and which is from this America, I guess developers or whatever, either developer or publisher. I think it's publisher actually. And as of right now, I logged into battle, which basically Fortnite, but Save the World's a part of it, not the Battle Royale. And I just logged in to get my little daily resource points, and then I just logged out, and then I logged into MLB The Show 17, which is I don't have the latest one, but I have 17, and I logged into that one to get my little daily cards, and consider I got a pack, because I went already for 10 days, so I got the pack already and got like a good 82 silver player. Not really playing as much, but I'm just collecting the cards, whatever, until I start playing it, and I'm still like doing the same thing. But now I'm into Gran Turismo Sports, so I'm gonna be playing this. Like always, it's my daily login. As you can see, I got like the last time I played, I had 114 miles that I driven in one day. That was a lot actually. Now it could have been more if I could have stayed in this event that I'm about to play now, but I actually, driven. This is like, that was my highest right there. Now I'm not trying to beat that number today, but what I'm trying to do is just still play that race and get like 200 some thousand and get my daily car or whatever. I might end up playing 4 just for the fun of it, just to get like another million. It would be nice, but I don't really have to do that right now. What I'm thinking about doing is it's just logging in, get my dailies, whatever, just show y'all, what I'm doing basically, in these days, that I'm gonna play. I'm just like log in for temporarily, get my little dailies, give y'all a little pointer what's going on. Now I did say on my last video I was gonna play 30 minutes, and then I was gonna go to the next game, but I ended up playing longer because the tutorial of that was pretty long, and Grand Kingdom, the type of game it is, it seems like it would take a long time before you actually get the basics and start going through the game. And I got that from this guy 5, and even got lost on the game at the beginning and was stuck in one spot just playing for a long time. But now what I'm doing now is as of today is that I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna try to jump into Dynasty Warrior 9, because I was playing it a little earlier. I was playing it all today. This happened all today. I was playing that first, and I actually, no, I was playing 2 games. My bad. I was playing um Tales of Berseria. I was playing that, and it looks pretty good. For I think it's a like early 2017 game by Bandai, I guess by the publisher Bandai Namco, but I'm not sure of the company if it's them or not. But it Tales game. They got 3 of them. They got, as I know of, they got Tales of Berseria, which is ladies. They got Tales of I can't remember. That it started with, I think it's Z, and then it got Symphony, and those games are there. I'm gonna jump into often, so I'm gonna try to get into a little everything as I play, and maybe on days even when I'm going to work, I probably broadcast for a good 30 minutes, maybe an hour if I can. But if not, it's because I got a lot of preparation to do before work the next day, and I got to get rest and all that. I only have like 7 hours or 6 hours, 7 hours to work with, sleeping wise, and that's once I get home, and stuff like that. So this is what I'm about to do now. I'm about to jump into GT League right here, and like always, what I do is I go to professional, and then I go to premium sport lounge, and then I'll hit this right here called Blue Moon Bay. The last time this was calling Blue Moon, but it's Blue Moon Bay, but it's Blue Moon Bay Speedway. And this right here will be the actual part one you want to play. What I did was I found a new technique. Even though you can make 100,000, this is good. This is better than any custom game, as I said. But when you play this, you go in. What I do is, what I have done is, I got this car. Basically, I earned this car. I didn't buy it, I earned it, but I think it's less than $1 million, of course, to get it. So you don't really have to really worry about it. And since this event is here, you just need a car to kind of be able to enter it. And 500 horsepower is good enough. 500 horsepower. A car in that area should be able to beat. And if you have a car like this, 600 horsepower or whatever, or you upgrade it, it's good. You can play the beginning event, which is the Sunday Cup, which will be out here. I'm just showing y'all a technique. This is what I do. You can play the beginner league, you can play the Sunday Cup, any of these, but you can, but mostly the Sunday Cup. You can go into this oval looking course, which is called Northern Island Speedway. And what you do is when you go in this event, you can play with any car you want, you know, usually at the beginning, but you need to make sure you can upgrade it and get the horsepower of 374. Make sure you tune it kind of, because some cars can go far up or a little bit, or it might not be enough, but get the car that can fit this event and make as much mileage points as possible. Now, the point of mileage points don't really matter, but what it does is sometimes a new car come in every week or whatever, and you might have a chance to get it, but make sure you keep up with it, because it doesn't tell you when you purchase it the same car again, which is kind of sorry when it comes out of the mileage point. Everything else you can earn and stuff like that, and that's why I got like 40 some thousand mileage points, and I have earned over like 100 some thousand or whatever. And it's getting higher because of these events, because they added the GT League under campaign. They added a GT League right here under campaign, when only at the beginning, when I first bought it, which is right like in pre-order status, or once the game was early release. I mean, once the game was released, you know, it only had driving school missions and circuit. And what I would do is I was go to arcade, go to custom race, and that's what I would be doing most of the time, is custom racing, making my own little races. And it's good because you can play with any car you want, but it's not when you're actually trying to make a lot of money or make you know, mileage points, which only, as I'm saying, that the tip is only 10 points per mile. And here, if you play this Sunday Cup in the beginner league, you can get like 300 and some per game, and it's only 2 or 3 minutes. It's not really that long. It's 2 or 3 minutes, about 6 miles, and I think 4 or 6 miles, and you get 200 or 300 you know, mileage points, which is 100 times or more over than what you would get in the custom race. So that's a tip. But you can play any of them. You can actually go to complete the whole thing, and you'll get a lot for that as well. But you're just trying to rack up your mileage points. Other than that, for money, which is kind of important, because that's where you go into the markets and actually go and buy a lot of cars and stuff like that, which is in the brand section. Go here, go to Premium Sport Lounge, play this one, because it's the easy course to play. Grab it, you know. If you got this car, any car, you can make it a 500 category. You can go to the category 500, which if you go here, just go to category, and this is the numbers. Here you got in 500, you know, like right there at the bottom. You want to get the car. You want to get a car in like in this area, and what you want to do is you want to get it a little bit past 500. You can get it kind of like 550, even I think even 600, but you want to kind of keep it in the 500, because what that does is that give you 109% on your on the handicap bonus, which, because the car is not as fast, it gives you that bonus. And this course is not really that hard. So what I'm doing is I'm playing this, and normally I would just get 100,000. And if you play a clean lap where you don't hit any cars, you get 50% more. So that would be just 150,000. But because I can get the 109, because I got the 109% handicap, I would get 200 and some thousand. But with the 50% on top of that, that's 300,000 right there. I basically get 315,000 for this event, even though it don't look like it's just 100,000 or 150,000 event, but I get double that. I get double to triple the number. And if I hit a car or whatever, I still get 200 some thousand, and that's what you want to go for. So this is what I'm doing now. This is basically it's an easy explain game for me, because I always do it. But what you want to do is you want to get a car. And this is, to me, it's becoming my favorite car, the 911 GT3 RS, you know, basically Porsche. What you want to do is that you want to get this car. This car, once you upgrade it, it's going to cost you mileage points, which is one reason why you rack up also on your mileage point, because every car needs to upgrade at some point, and you got to upgrade it. And once you max it out to these points, the weight, the power level, and the weight, you're good, because what it does is it allows you to go as far up as possible. And this car can go like 7 and some horsepower. Now that's not the fastest, because I actually got a car that is faster. So when you hit 1 million by the Tomahawk, the Dodge Tomahawk, the SRT version in a special section or whatever, you want to get that one, because you want to have the fastest car. That's just for you. But other than that, you really don't have to do it. This is a way to make a lot of money fast. And make sure everything is super soft. When it comes to the tires, that's all you need. You can make the weight as you know, light as possible on your car. And other than that, like I said, go down to this, you know, 500, and I guarantee you, you're gonna win these races. You just have to have the patience and whatever. And pretty much this race right here is gonna take me 12 minutes to do, and I'm gonna pass every car. I'm gonna pass the cars that is ahead of me. And so while I'm playing, I'm gonna, like I'm gonna show you what can actually be done if you playing it right now. What you want to do is you don't want to hit no cars anyway, and I'm pretty good with that. I do hit cars the time I get lankies, you know, and I lose control. But what you want to do is you want to drive as professionally as possible. You don't want to slow down too much. You want to get a hang of it. So I'm gonna say for the first events, for this car, because or just say bring your car down if your car is max speed or whatever, you know, really high to even 1,000 horsepower or whatever. Bring it to 700. Just bring it to 700 horsepower, and you'll get 60% with this car, no matter what. It might be 80 or 90% at that point, but with that, if you just play a race and even if you lose, you will still get almost 200,000, and that's where you kind of, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to be the best, but in doing it, and you can still hit a car. But if you get to where I'm at, you can actually make 200,000, at least 200,000 every game. About 160,000, because when I got this car, I found out like 60. It gave me 60% handicap for even the max speed that it had, like 700 some horsepower. And I'm like, oh wow, I beat the race, and about as bad as with the other car. And basically, I was using the Ferrari, and this what you call, I forgot the name of the Tuscan, Aston Martin, and I literally got they was not like 900 to 1,000 horsepower, and I got normally just 100,000, which is good. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have a car that's over the boundary, even though they don't really allow you to use them over here, you won't get the full amount of money. They'll literally take money from you because you got a super advantage over your enemy. So you want to kind of make it challenging. And as you can see, I'm still passing the car. I got 15 laps, and I'm gonna get this. And to be honest, this is the best way to make money so far that I can think of. Now, if anyone of y'all know anything, you know, like maybe another way, maybe damage reasons, you know, let me know. Now, in this case, that doesn't say anything for this mode because I can't change the damage settings or whatever. But if y'all know, like even in custom match, if damage works or whatever, which I haven't tried, you know, then, you know, just let me know. You know, just leave some comments below or whatever. You know, text me. I'm cool with that. You know, I would like to know. If not, you know, maybe next time, or I'll find out later, because I haven't really did my research on a lot of these games online. Especially, you know, trying to find out everything about the game. The only game I did it, and I kind of found like little techniques, and that was a game before, and that was Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and that was the first one. I don't have a second one, but that was the first one, and I think it's the second one. And with that game, you know, I literally learned technique how to make more money on there, which I can also show even on that game. But a lot of games, you know, I cover like once I get into it. And what mostly what's gonna happen is that I might play those games when it comes to mind, like to play them, or if someone requests for them or whatever. But I have a bunch of games. What I would like and you know, any of you to do is actually just add me, you know, EliminaterX, add me, and just go from there. And, you know, just request a game that you think I should play. Now, if it's a new game and I don't got it, or it's a game I haven't purchased, I'm gonna be honest. I probably will tell you if I'm gonna get it or not. But if you want to see it, you know, or you see that I'm playing a certain game or whatever, I'll try my best to kind of like follow up on a game and just like give a little gameplay, give you a little bit of what I feel about it, or even at some point I'll try to do a little research concerning it, just to kind of give you little pointers here and there about the game. But other than that, this is what I'm normally, what I've been into lately is like Gran Turismo sport. I've been into playing Monster Hunter Worlds, which is recently. And I've been trying to get into Fortnite, you know, Battle Royale, but I'm not really crazy about it. I got too many games to really you know, be on it, only because, and the reason why I use that because I actually do got a lot of games and whatever. A lot of these things I wouldn't even really, to be honest, wouldn't even be playing, because it's like I have other choices now. My latest game I bought was Dynasty Wars 9, and I'm playing that now, and I'm trying to use every footage as possible. I'm trying to just jump online, show y'all broadcast or whatever, just to, you know, get that game on. Now, other than that, I got another game which is like basically Monster Hunter World that I'm trying to do as well, but at the time I get lazy, or what happens is I have company, so a lot of time I don't do it then, and at the same time, you know, if I'm occupied by someone, I would have to pass, because pretty much, you know, I don't want to like involve them unless they want to be, or unless they just know, and I'm just now getting into it. So pretty much I'm just trying to, you know, just deliver content as much as possible. Whoever following me, you know, out there, which I got, you know, I know one guy, but whoever following me, just, you know, enjoy what if I got someone that might be interested, just let them know, you know. And what I would say is that if you know that wherever game I got and you would like to see that game, just let me know. Just send me a text, say, hey, can you play this game? And what I would do is I won't necessarily be live probably when you're around, or go live when you want me to, but what I'll do is I'll try to make something and, you know, play it and whatever, and send it and release a video of some gameplay or something. If I can, I'm gonna try to create a video, edit it or whatever, try to give it some effects. But other than that, if you want to see something, I'll do my best. Even if I have to get someone to help me, I would do my best in delivering something for any of you that request request something from me when it comes to the game. Now, other than that, if it comes to anything else in general, you want to discuss something, maybe that you heard me say or whatever, just leave your comment below. And if it's something that's really, you know, good, a topic that I can actually relate to, or in this case, you know, that I feel that needs to be talked about, I would either include it in the video, which will kind of be hard to refer it, because I would have to make the video and then let you know what video that is, or I would just start commenting. I would comment and chat with y'all on you know, on the comments below or whatever, or on YouTube basically. And, you know, normally I'm just trying it. I haven't been twitching. I do kind of want to do that, but there's a lot of stuff I'm just like trying right now, and I'm a little familiar, but I'm not that familiar with it. I'm just a little familiar more with YouTube, because it's just easier for me to go online. I use it a lot. You know, everybody use YouTube, so it's like, you know, why not? You know, just start delivering content, see who likes it, or however, you know. Never know. Other than that, you know, I do purchase a lot of games. I would like to purchase more games. I will even try to bring out more content or whatever, if y'all want it. If y'all want me to, you know, play more of something. Like I was playing, for example, Deus Ex, I think it's Revolution, if I'm not mistaken, whatever the newest one is. And if you know, and I played it, and I haven't played it ever since, but I played it, you know, and saved a game file. And what I did was, on that video, I said that what I would do is I would play, you know, and if I decide to play on my own without showing any video, I would play on a separate slot I meant. And I would, and then what I would do is I would later, when I broadcast, I would start from wherever I'm at. What it is that I would go ahead of myself of what I was delivering online. And what I would do is I would, you know, I would get ahead, see what I'm doing, then I would go online. I would kind of just like give y'all, you know, catch y'all up. But basically, I'm just starting wherever I left off. And what I'm doing is I don't have a number on the video yet of what game I'm playing, and what where I'm at, or numbered by. You know, what I do is I just put a date. And that date, what it does is that it allows y'all, when y'all get on there, y'all can see, oh, he played this on this day, so that's what he did, or this video was around this time. So at least it gives y'all like a more better perspective. So if y'all look at the video, y'all might say, oh wait, he played this video on this time. So then y'all just continue, and that's all. That is my technique. But other than that, when I get a little bit better, maybe once I create the content that I'm looking for, then I will number them, you know, and stuff like that. But right now, I'm not gonna number them because I lose track with them really quick, and only because it's kind of a hassle. When I'm broadcasting for the PS4, it's a hassle writing I think the title and the description. Is annoying because what I think about the description is I feel like that it kind of should be empty each time, so I can type up a new one real quick. And then for the title, I feel like for some way I feel like it should allow whatever game you play, it should just put it on there like EliminaterX playing or whatever, my game tag playing, you know, this game or whatever, and that's all. Now all I gotta do is number it, you know, or something, you know. In this case, I will still lose track of that, but with the number part. But I probably won't if I just put it down. Number 1, number 2, whatever. You know that probably won't be a big deal. But it's such a hassle keeping up, you know, with it. And then with the description, it's mostly the same each time. So my description, you know, I already put on there concerning when I play, you know, I play in my and you know, in the, I guess I'm delivering. I don't remember by heart, but my niece may interrupt, you know, or other events may occur, you know. So pretty much, you know, in this case, you know, I kind of don't want to put, you know, like I said, you know, put too much out there yet until I'm really ready to do it. But other than that, I'm just giving y'all content of the games I'm playing in myself as well. So, and, you know, even if I got friends, family, you know, that jump on this or look at my video, you know, this is me. I like playing games or whatever, you know, video games, stuff like that. But other than that, this is, for me, this is like a relaxation. Playing this game for sure is a relaxation. For some game, it's just a challenge, it's just fun, or they got a feature I like, you know, or whatever. But most in general, you know, buying different games because, you know, it's something that I started doing. Someone can't stop. It's a habit, you know. I love playing games really, but sometimes I'm procrastinating. I don't get on the game, you know, like I should, and that's when it's kind of bad, you know. But as you see, this took like 10 minutes, but it's basically like almost like 20 minutes, but it's really 10 minutes because I already like put in the video like 6-7 minutes or probably more. So as you can see, look at it, it's 109% car handicapping, and clean race bonus is 50%. That's what you want. You want to be able to, when you play, you get the most out of it. Now, it doesn't change your mileage point, it doesn't change the distance. Now, in this case, if you play this, you still get more mileage point than you would get on a regular course, even if you use the fastest car. If you use the fastest car, you can race a 10-minute race. If I'm not mistaken, you can race a 10-minute race or 12 or whatever, and you can get 40-something miles or 6 miles. Well, you'll be like, oh, you know, you still get more distance. You get more natural distance, of course. But for the mileage points, you'll only get like from that 44, you'll only get like, well, no, you'll get like 400 and something, you know. But here, you know, that one race, you out of 30 miles, you get 600 and stuff. So that's like more than double that. But if you play the other race I was telling you about, you get 6 out of 5 or 6 miles from the distance, you get 390, 360, 390. So that's over the amount. It's not like 6 for 60 or 6 for 120. It's 6 for 360. So you're getting way more you know, mileage points. So if you play the same time, like you just keep going, it's only like 3 minute race. You know, you play that, you know, and as long as you get in first place, you can keep getting that amount, and pretty much probably in about 10-20 minutes, you got already a couple of thousands. And if you play like an hour, if you decide that you want to grind a bit and play an hour, you could get, you know, thousands, you know, like 4,000 or 5,000 or 6,000. And what that does is, like I said, you can upgrade your car, you can do different things, and you kind of want to do that anyway. For the few cars you got, at least you want to do it, you know, to at least make them good. But if you also enter in different events and you got different cars, and you just want to play with a new car, you want to have as much mileage points as possible. And I'm I'm being honest. Get grind in these areas or start these areas when you first play. You get a lot of it. Not in some of the other modes, you do get some pretty good amount of money, of course, but you don't get for the mileage point. And that's what you kind of want, mileage points, and that's what, to me, I think my biggest concern. But now, because I can get more credits, that means that I can come up with 1 million easy. So basically, the car that I got, or any car I got, like you see 15 million here, I spent only a little bit of it, probably like 100,000 on 2, 3 cars or 4 cars. I think 2 other cars, because I had 2 million for the deluxe edition, so I'm not gonna count that. But for any cars I purchased after that DLC amount of money, that's the 15 million I got right there. So basically, I would have had like 17 million or whatever, and so I basically haven't spent and bought every car. Now, other than that, I got also a lot of experience. So if you're a beginning player and you just getting cars, or whatever, and you bought the deluxe pack and you got any of the DLC packs, or maybe they gave you some free cars by now. I have no idea, because I got the deluxe pack edition, so I don't know if that applies to normal the normal purchase of the game. But if you got any cars and it gave you a good car, or even that car that I'm talking about that I got, then you can basically get far in this with the money. You just play this part, just keep playing it and making your money. You can play different ways, you can mix it up, you can do whatever you want, but just try to like rake up as much mileage points and money as you can. Now, in this case, it don't really mean anything, but in some cases, but if you're trying to purchase a car, that's one reason. Now, there's 2 cars that enter this game that's basically 20 million a piece. They're the highest of them all, but and you've seen one of them probably in the beginning of this video. But for the rest of the cars, just imagine you can get maybe there's a car on here that's like the 3rd highest, but it's not even that high. It's like, but it is high. It's 3.6 million or almost 7 million, and that you can get that. And think about it, if you get this and you get this in three games, you get like 90,000. Imagine just playing like 10 games and you or not just 10 games, maybe 12, 15 games, and getting that car easy. But if you think about it, maybe you say, oh man, that's still a lot of games. Well, not really, because if you think about it, what I was doing at the beginning, I played a lot longer, and I only had I made up to 2 or 3 million, making only like 30, 40,000 in a match or whatever, and playing multiple of them, and even sometimes playing with other cars and playing like some endurance races or whatever, and I wasn't even getting enough. But now I'm getting, from these events, I'm getting a lot more now. In that Sunday Cup is the beginning, so you get only 6,000, and that's not enough if you play like 10 games of those or whatever, but that still give you a lot of mileage points. So think about it, you get 300, I think 60 in a Sunday Cup. You play 10 games, you get 3,000. Basically, you get like if I'm saying it correctly, you get 3,600. So with that mileage points, you can go and upgrade your car, or whatever car you got if you haven't did it. If not, you can hold it, and each time you play, you can just play enough of it, because 10 games of those of those Sunday Cups, it won't even be that long. It's probably like 20 minutes, maybe close to 30. And then from that, you earn 3,000 or 4,000. So from if you do that like different times, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You wake up enough to upgrade probably your car all the way on a weight and power. But for some car, they go 5 levels or whatever, so they might be a little more, but you don't really have to worry about that. You can just keep accumulating on it and go from there. Now, other than that, when you play this one, if you want to buy any cars or whatever, and you just want to start collecting on cars, you could do these events, and you can get 1 million in 4 games. But in those 4 games, that's going to be like 40-something minutes. So it's going to be a lot, but what it is that it still give you a lot more. If you want to, you can do your math. You can even go to custom games, do your math for everything, for every category, and you will find that this is probably the best way to make money. But if you find a better way, I give you props, at the same time. If you tell me, that'll even help me, to earn a little bit more. If you don't really have to tell me, you can actually just, gain yourself. That's good for you, and you achieve that. But other than that, this is how I do it. But every day you play, you can also get a daily login. You might have a chance of getting a car that you might have a chance of getting a car that you really like. So my idea right now, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna play like 3 or 4 games, and then I'm gonna jump off here. So that's my objective. But I'm gonna get this daily car right quick. This is how you do it. You got to go out. You got to make sure you like in the home screen, you know. So you get your daily card, you know, by workout, you got to go log in every 24 hours and you can get your card. Now, I'm not sure, 'cause I used to get a card sometime, I think twice in a day, but I don't remember, you know. But you'll end up sometimes getting duplicates, which sucks, you know. But you might get a chance to get a different card, and it's cool. Like, this is a different card. I think this is like my probably second Porsche right here, and it's a Cayman GT4. Actually, this might be a new car. Yeah, but let me see. I want to see in a brand, does that car match with any? I'm not sure. Let's see, I get confused where my cars come from. Things in here. Oh, there we go. I need to see if that car they just gave me, if that car is in the market. It's actually, could it? Yeah, it's in the market. So as you see, I got so I didn't know I had this, to be honest, but I do. I got this car, and this car costs only $250,000. So to be honest, you play that event with any other car and you're able to win, you can get this car easy, and this could be your car. Or, you know, it doesn't matter, just showing you how much the price is. This is $350,000. So imagine I just made $315,000 and I can get these cars easily if I wanted to. Even that one. You know, 2 games, you know, this one 3 games. I get the last car in this part. So I'm just showing you, but I got 15 million. I just don't want to kind of spend it. I want to kind of keep making it. Maybe another car come in or some other event, and I can buy a car. Maybe it's an addition car or something that they want to, you know, try to make you buy so you can enter something or whatever. Even though I'm barely playing the leagues, but that's pretty much that. So as you can see, I played over 180 games here. That's the wins, but that's like all throughout different things. But if you go here, I got like 80 wins in this. That's how many games I played of that. And then here I played 47. These like the most I play. I play these all the most of the time, but I don't play as frequent, because if I did play this, if like when it first came out, if I played it as much as I played at the beginning and in the custom leagues, I would have way more money. I would have probably been like, well, without this technique, I would have more money, but I would have probably like been like, I don't know, I'll probably win 10 million or whatever. I don't know, but you know, because 100,000, if you play like, you know, 100 times, that's 10 million. Yeah, I can make a lot, but other than that, if without that, you know, pretty much, if I got this, you know, idea, then playing that's 30 million. So that's a lot. So anyway, I'm going to my next race. My goal is get 16 million and then stop from there. I'm about to pretty much get a good amount of, well, maybe I'll play like play 3 more, which 2 more of these now, so there's gonna be 4, so that's 1.2 million. And then what I want to do is I want to go on a Sunday Cup, and I want to play like, maybe I'm thinking about 10, you know, because I'm just thinking about like putting as much as possible in certain things, so then I can get a little edge, you know, get a little further. Because whatever you want to do, you just want it to be the best at it. And I end up, you know, to be honest, I end up playing these games a lot longer than I plan to. I'll be thinking of just like sometimes just logging in, getting my little dailies and leaving. But like I said, I'm gonna play it. But then once I get off of here, I want to jump into some Dynasty Warrior 9. Now most of the time when I do give these objectives, I might fail them, when I might be inspired to play something else. So just, you know, hang in there with me, you know, be patient with me. I'm just very sometimes unpredictable on something. So even like if I say, I'm gonna deliver this content or whatever, I'm just being honest with you, I might not do it, you know. Now each of my videos is gonna be pretty long. I made I don't even know if I made a video in 30 minutes or 15 minutes, and that's hard to kind of do, because everything I do, I kind of like stretches it a bit, you know. But if I do it, you know, I would literally try to deliver content maybe by planning or whatever, and I give something like small. But if I do get in the game, I have to kind of already know what I'm gonna do, and not all the time I do. Sometimes I just get in there, I'm like, I'm gonna just play a little bit or whatever, and I end up like getting caught up in the game because, you know, either I get excited then, or I'm bored. I want to really jump off fast, and then if I'm broadcasting, you know, because I'm broadcasting now more than often than before. I don't want to just throw out like really. Like I don't want to just jump on something and jump off and then say, oh, that was a good you know, broadcast video. I want to give out a bit of quality. And like on the Grand Kingdom, you know, my last video, I jumped off it after 50 minutes, which that was still a lot of time, and I was still in the tutorial. I haven't, you know, completed it, and I was gonna do it just to get to the first part. Now I'm gonna stop everything. I'm gonna just like start. I'm gonna try to broadcast as much as possible. Now some videos just let you know it's not gonna have any probably audio in it, or maybe even sometime picture. I was thinking about allowing my video to show of me and not have a sound, but the reason why I kind of don't want to do that, because if I'm on here, I might be silent for a minute. You might be just seeing me play the game, you know, and not saying nothing, or have the mic off. But then the thing is, I might get inspired to talk or say something, and then I don't have the mic on, so it'll kind of look weird and make me look weird at the same time. And that was one of the reasons. And other than that, sometimes I get beside myself and, you know, and talk to myself, you know, and it's only because of inspiration. But other than that, you know, I want to deliver, you know, some good content to y'all, at least a gameplay content or me. And I'm talking through the video. Actually, I'm not producing these videos as I should. I don't know anything about copyright of these of YouTube when it comes to how to you know, find these loopholes, or at least, you know, try not to, you know, record anything that I shouldn't be doing, or due to these, you know, claims and all that. I wanna actually create my own videos, and this is kind of like how I'm starting. I'm starting by playing my games because I like playing games, but it would be nice to kind of like, you know, make videos, maybe vlog videos or whatever. You know, create videos, you know, get family in on it, you know, all that. I would like to do all that because basically, you know, you never know what will be, you know, where you will lie, you know, later in the future. If that's what I'm trying to do, if it can make me an income, it would be nice, because that's what someone you know, asked me. I did think about it, and I was like, it would be nice to make money, but before I do that, I want to kind of like, you know, figure out where I'm gonna deliver, because, you know, I had a few ideas and I'm not sure if that'll work. Maybe I'll leave something below. Maybe I'll put a comment and see if anybody want to like comment about it, you know. But not you know, I mean, maybe in each video I can give a nice question and see what people say, you know, like comment about, you know, and then just try to see if what y'all like or whatever, whoever come and watch my video. But my idea is to try to find something that I can do, or that I can influence someone else to do, and record, get footage, you know, stuff like that, you know, concerning it, and actually, like, you know, broadcast that, and or consider like upload those videos, and then see what people like about it. And that'll be my own creation, you know, or even in this case a unique creation, you know, on the channel that I was helped by, you know, instead of you know using content from, you know, from another a creator, and they claiming, or, you know, the copyright or whatever. I don't get none. I don't know how it is. I don't know if you get enough views, what would that do. I don't know the rules. You know, I probably have to ask some of my brothers and everything, because, you know, for a lot of things I kind of don't care. You see me sometimes sitting here playing my game. I just, you know, whatever. I talk about things in life because I'm talkative at the point that's part of my character. But when I'm out there in the streets or whatever, I'm just like silent, trying to do my job, or kind of shy, you know, when it comes to, you know, women or whatever. And this is how I am, you know. I just, you know, this is my character that I'm showing. So, you know, whoever, you know, like I said, watch, you know, I'm just talking, like, maybe later on you won't hear me say things like this as much, because, you know, I'll be a lot older, or how you say, mature, you know, I won't you know, I know what I'm doing most likely. But right now, you know, I'm just starting. I'm trying to get things together. I got a sister that is going for photography, so I think she can help me in camera and probably give me some ideas as well. And then I got a brother. Excuse me. I got a brother that has been kind of like messing with editing videos, and he probably would help me create content or whatever. I have to find videos or online, you know, programs that would give me these you know, some type of, you know, ability or I can learn from, you know, to do more or whatever. But I gotta tamper with things, and I'm very lazy on a lot of stuff. And then I got a few other I got another brother that I feel like we could play things like with me and my the one next to the last you know, brother. What we would do is we would play games like we played Diablo 3 you know, on not only on PS3, but we played it on 4. We could play even Dungeon Defenders 2. We played Handsome Jack Collection, which is you know, Borderlands. We played there's another game, A Dying Light. And these games, you know, I can actually get into it with my brother, and we can have a lot of fun, because pretty much that's what we do. We play those games most time. It gets a little boring sometimes when you play the same thing over and over. You start falling, like me, I start falling asleep. Like right now, I'm kind of tired, to be honest. But I'm playing this game. I will probably be falling asleep at times. You know, I did on one of my other videos days ago, and that wasn't good. Like I literally was falling asleep. Actually, it was on Wednesday, to be honest, and I was falling asleep, and that was not good. That's why I got off after playing a little bit. I had to stop it. But that's just streaming live. But if I was actually make content video, I would do a little bit more, and I would try to make sure I'm awake and all that, doing it and all. So you know, guys, you know, be patient with me. I'm yawning already. So I'm trying to, you know, work more on you know, on my game, you know, gameplay and all that, you know, content I deliver. And sometimes, to be honest, I'm gonna let you know right now, sometimes I'm gonna go off of words. Sometimes I'm gonna say things that I just not understand. And this is just, you know, this is because my brain kind of ticks funny sometimes, and I find myself, you know, lost in thought. And when I'm tired, I'm the worst. And it's not even funny. Like I'm literally bad, you know. And in the thinking process, and when I'm awake nicely, I can do a lot of stuff. And so that's just to let y'all know. So if y'all hear me and I might not be making sense at some point, that's one of my reasons. My head is not ticking and I'm tired, you know. So right now, this is what I'm playing right now. That I'm gonna go to. I think I'm kind of losing right now. So if I end up losing this race, it really won't matter, cause I think I still got a clean race, but I did hit the wall a little bit, you know. So I might not get that, but that still could be like almost 200,000 or 200,000. It might be if I can get in first place. So now I just hit first place, and I'm going for the 350,000. But if I don't get that, I still should get like 200 and something, like 210, 200, something like that. I should get something, you know. Oh, but happy Valentine's Day. Happy late Valentine's Day if it's late, but as I know, I think it's happy Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to you all, always out there who are viewing this. Mother, even guys, you know, happy Valentine's Day, because you know you got to enjoy it with your woman. It's not just for her, it's not just for you. Don't think self-centered either. You know, give her a gift or whatever. Like for me, to be honest, you know, having a woman, I know it's a big thing when it comes to doing things and staying up on stuff and keeping yourself together and all that. But I would try to, you know, make sure I celebrate these days. And if I didn't remember, yeah, you know, you may forget sometime. That's if you're working or you just messed up. but just do your best. Just, you know, it's a thought that count. Don't, if you're really supposed to be trying, you know, try to you know, put that ahead of everything else. Why? Because you don't want to jeopardize your relationship. And I'm be honest with you, I'm not saying this because I jeopardize anything. It's just you know, something that I would give advice even if I was, you know, to do something. It's just focus and do your best. If you can't do it, you just can't do it. Make up for it, you know. But try to do it on an exact day, because, you know, most ladies feel it's very romantic for them. And I was about to do it for some lady that I know at work. Well, I might be giving a little bit too much, but I was gonna do it for some of the ladies I know, but I didn't. Oh, as you see, it's $110. So I did hit something. So the good thing about this too is that you get experience and you get that. So I get a jump on almost everything pretty much. So I think I need like 16,000 experience. So the next 2 games, I'll be close to the level and up again. I could go for level, but that'll take a long time the higher it goes. So I don't need to really be doing that. So guys, this is, let me pause right quick. Alright. So guys, I'm past an hour. I was actually gonna log in and just, you know, do a 30-minute workout, but as you see, I have exceeded. And normally, if I was to start giving y'all content, I would edit it and try to give y'all the best feature, maybe even have it rotate, you know, whatever. And this is something that I'm just giving out because, you know, I want to give y'all some creative video, but some really nice one, not to be too fancy, just, you know, some nice, you know, video, you know, gameplay or whatever. But other than that, if I was to start delivering content and actually editing my videos and all that, I would try my best to give y'all you know the best clips or whatever, or even give y'all a gameplay or show y'all whatever I am gesturing to, you know, as a tip for y'all to you know, use, and that's what I would you know, try to do. Now other than that, because I'm broadcasting, I haven't did anything like that. I'm good. Now there is things I did do a little bit on PS3 when I was using whatever their share feature, and I was, you know, doing it on, I remember Call of Duty 2, and I'm sorry, Black Ops 2, and with, you know, on that game, I was editing some of the videos because I was beasting on them, and I might still one day do that, like release those content of some of the games, but I won't just do it and just leave it like that. What I want to do is I would just talk about it, because at those times I was, you know, pretty good. I was pistol killing people, and it was funny. I had like 60 some kills in one game once, you know, because I was just pissed killing everybody, and I had good games doing that, but then somehow they tweaked it, internet speed, I don't know what happened, I start dying, like they just messed it all up, and I was really good. And even though my kill death ratio was like 1.40, or I think it was like 1.30, because I was really bad at first. You know, I wasn't good at Call of Duty at some point in most shooting games, but I got better later, and then I figure out techniques of, you know, how to, you know, get better games, you know, even just playing better modes and stuff. So that's what I'll probably do, is just like show some videos and let y'all know, like, this is the some of the stuff I used to do on there, even show you evidence of my record if it, you know, on there, you know, and even other games, just talk about it and go from there. And that's kind of like footage I kind of want to like to share, is things from those older systems. And if I can go back to PS2, PlayStation, and all that, I'll do the same thing for them as well, you know, just to show some nice gameplay and old games. So, man, I know that's what Twitch is for, but the problem is that I don't have my PS3. I gotta get a new one, and because the one I got is acting up, you know, it's really functioning, and I haven't played it for like probably 2 years now. But I had it for a long time. Still got it. My sister using it for as a DVD player. She just really using it for that. Every once in a while they play a game, but they mostly using it for watching movies and stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is buying like a old model, old model PS3, and just play some some of my old games. And I got a video recorder that I can excuse me right quick. I got my nose. I have allergies. Okay, so I have a video to get back to what I was saying. I have a video recorder on my that I bought for the PS3. It was a video. It was like a video device that I recorded. And I had a memory card to it. So I still got it. That I'm talking like I don't, but I still got it. But my brother is using it, and he's next door to me. And so what I have to do is I have to go and get it from him, which I haven't did it yet. And that also will kick up the frame rates, make it better looking, whatever. But the thing is, once I get it, I'll get it from him as well. Like right now, I might not do it. I might just leave it the way it is. But that's what I'm planning on doing is try to get to those games. And if I do start recording, I might end up like taking the video recorder and using whatever. I might, with the PS3 as well, I can buy a lot of old games. So I feel like if by them still selling those games, I could probably like go to the market, buy the game, online, and just get the PS3, just start downloading them in. And so a lot of the games, like even if it's old game like Escape or even older games, whatever they are, that I would buy, I can be able to broadcast or share some of the footage to give y'all that note. Now, other than that, PC, I can actually do a lot more because I got a like I said, a nice PC. It got good graphics, or at least some nice graphics, and then all I got to do is just basically buy the games and then start playing them. It'll be on a PC. It'll be a lot better, and I might end up doing that. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to like just wait a little bit and wait as long as possible, because when I get to do that, what I might do is I'll probably buy as I go. Like I'm sure I'm not gonna buy everything. I'm not gonna go in there and say, oh, I'm gonna buy all these games that I'm gonna cover. No, because a lot of them. Not saying that it won't work, but it just it's too much money to spend at one time. All I have to do is just buy what I need at the moment. Like if I want to just try a game, or if I want to talk about a game, it could be like places, for example, Tarzan, a few games that like Crash Bandicoot, and it might seem weird to get that guy. I do actually got a Crash Bandicoot collection, the remake, so considered like remastered, and I can play that even right now and actually and give y'all some gameplay. And so I got like a lot of games I can play with, but some games I would like to play again that will bring back memories and that will show some things and that I can talk about and publish. And this is what I'm trying to do. So, sorry, I'm running my mouth a lot, but this is reason for me broadcasting. And I'm about to probably have to get off because I'm getting tired. My eyes. I'm falling asleep. But what I thought about doing is just taking a break after this race and going to get something to drink, sit around, like walk around for a minute, and then play. Because I'm actually trying to jump into, Dynasty Warriors, 9 and play it. But I feel like I'm getting it right now by driving. I'm falling asleep. Like I'm literally, my eyes almost closing, and y'all can probably even see it if y'all looking close now. I'm like phasing in and phasing out, so I might have to pause the game and then resume in like 5 or 10 minutes. That's what I need, is probably like something to drink, and I don't want Yeah, and I don't want to fall asleep. But if I almost fall asleep, I'm just going to play this, and I'll try to play Dynasty Warrior them later, because I'm gonna be going to sleep at this time. I might not even get up like later on. I might just sleep and wake up Friday. You know, I can just relax. See, like I hit that car, so they might not give me enough because I'm phasing in and phasing out. So. And I don't want to drink no more coffee because I'm kind of like falling asleep from there. So let me just, I want to just finish Ray. Actually, if I finish Ray, I get 945,000 on together from this guy. So I'm phasing out. I'm like closing off. I don't even know if I can see it. Oh, you seen that, guys, right? I'm phasing out. So what I'm gonna do is this. I need to. Oh God, I need to take a break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break and probably have to, quits because I just hit that car. So basically, I'm gonna make a 210,000 again. So that's 400,000 in 2 games, which means in 5 games I can make $1 million. You know, but I could have made like 945,000 in 3 games, and 4 games that's 1.2 million and 60,000 if I'm not mistaken. So like I said, I'm gonna take a break. I just need to play this. Pretty much I don't need to play no more because I don't need to really actually make $1 million. The reason why I'm not really looking to do that, I could just make 5 like a good amount. See, I'm phasing out again. Be honest, because I did that, I lost my spot and I didn't even notice until. So I'm not sure what car I'm about to beat or if I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna just also experiment on this as well, because when you get in second place, I think it's like 80,000 or something like that. So imagine 80,000 with 109,000, you still get almost 200,000 there. So that's still a lot. Be honest, for being at the maximum speed of this car. And getting 60%, you still got a lot. So that 60%, which make it 160,000, with 50% on that makes another 130,000, which is 200 and I think 90. I think I'm saying that right. That don't even sound right actually. Yeah, I forgot. So like I said, this is gonna happen, and I'm phasing out really kind of bad, so I'm gonna just play this race and I just passed it again. I hit the wall hard, so if they was to give me this money, I would be like, oh wow, it'd be weird. Oh my goodness, you see that? I phased out again. Thought it was over. Trying to wake up. I'm gonna take a break for sure. So this is about to go into like an hour video and I'm done. So pretty much I was gonna go like 4 or 5 games, making 300-something thousand, which means I would have like 1.2 million, or I would have 1.5 million, but I really don't want to fall asleep. So I phased out again. So I got 210,000, but for the good thing is I still get like 109% of whatever experience. So basically the experience I think would be like 2,200, and I got like 26, 4,600. But if I could have got that 50% more, that would have been like I think 6,000 or something like that. So I'm about, and actually to be honest, I was early 15 million, and then I'm about to hit 60 million. So that's really the goal, hit 60 million. But let me do this. Let me go and get something to drink again. I want to play one more just to hit 16 million, and basically it's gonna probably hit like 47,000 mileage points. And then I wanted to play some another race, so I'm gonna try to force myself to do this, but really I don't. I can just get off, but I want to go get something to drink so then I can feel out better. Now most likely I'm gonna go get some coffee. I do need to get some water, so I think I need to drink some water and then drink some coffee. So just give me about a couple of minutes, and I go do that, and then come back, and then I play another game or whatever, maybe whatever. I'm just gonna end the broadcast, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back, and then I'll start the broadcast again. And it'll be, continue. Oops, my bad. It'll be a continue. And then what will happen from there is if y'all wanna, like I said, I could show some more. But other than that, if I wake up, I'll play a little more than I'll say. But if not, don't worry about it. I'll just I'll be on later, or I'm gonna start a new game. I might it's whatever interests my mind and keep me up at some point. So be patient with me. So thank you for watching.